everyone, today's video is going to be an update on my weekly product pan. So every single week I randomly choose one item from my collection, I use it for a week and then let you know how I feel about it. Last week I chose something from the Kat Von D Esperanza palette. So this was like one of my very first high-end palettes. I think I got it, I don't know when it came out, a while ago, probably too long ago. But I am currently panning this shade, but the shade I actually drew was Archangel, which is this cool like light greeny teal shade. It's really nice. It is kind of powdery, so when I tried to do it all over my lid, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. But like today I have it in my inner corner and I think that looks nice. Also this week, because when I use this palette, or when I draw something, I try to use pretty much everything from the palette. I didn't use this orange shade or this purple shade, but I used everything else, and I actually used this Day Glow, which I know is really hard to see, but it's this like shiny like green. Oh my gosh, well, that didn't swatch well at all, did it? It's like a sparkly green shade. So I actually have that as my highlighter. I've been using that as a highlighter, and this shade Placebo I've been using as a blush. So I have it on as blush today. So I've gotten some good use out of this palette. I also was able to hit pan on this shade Dog Roses, which was exciting. So I do feel like I got a lot of good use out of this palette. I got some good looks. I did it because of, you know, the Archangel shade, which I used every day. That was kind of my main focus. I did quite a few like blue and green looks, and I'm just a little bit over those looks for the moment, you know? I mean, I do them, but they're just not my favorite. I'm just not really feeling it. So today I have Dog Roses all over my lid, and then I have Archangel in my inner corner, and I like this look. It's actually the second time I've done this look since I pulled out this palette, and I mean, it's just kind of classic, but I like it and it makes me feel pretty. So that's kind of the point. So, yeah, I think this palette is getting very old, and you can kind of tell with some of the shades, but I'm gonna obviously keep it and see what happens. So now it is time for me to pull a new item. So let's go ahead. I have a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet with every single makeup item I own by pan. And there's 1,258 of those items, so 263. That actually might not be an eyeshadow. Most of the time I draw eyeshadows because I have much more eyeshadows than anything else. We're getting close. 263. Oh, I lied. It is an eyeshadow. The Smashbox Masterclass Volume 3 palette, which is this one. And I drew the shade Oyster. So this is the palette. It is very much a full face palette. We've got 3 blushes, a bronzer, a contour, a highlighter, and this is the shade I drew called Oyster, which is like this shimmery gold. So I think that would be a good inner corner highlight, or a good highlighter, like a face highlighter. So I have an itch. But yeah, these palettes are huge. They come with 32 eyeshadows. So we've got our neutral side, our colorful side, and then cheek products. So I haven't used this in a while, so I'm excited to pull it out and use it some more. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye.